Breaking news. The Atlanta Falcons have just shared their future plans, and in this video, I'm going to explain what this means for the team moving forward, especially regarding the draft, free agency, and the makeup of the roster. If you haven't heard, the NFL's annual meeting for owners and coaches just took place today. This event gave the media a chance to ask questions to Raheem Morris and owner Arthur Blank. A lot was said, and if you read between the lines, it reveals what the future holds for the Atlanta Falcons. First, I want to share a tweet from Orlando Ledbetter, who is well known for covering the Falcons. He tweeted that Falcons owner Arthur Blank said the team will focus on defense in the draft. If anyone knows the draft plan, it's Arthur Blank. This aligns with what many in the media have been saying. The Falcons are going all in on defense. Now, I'm not saying they won't draft any offensive players with their 5 or 6 picks, but it's clear from Arthur Blank's words that the Falcons are prioritizing defense. This is a shift from recent reports that suggested the team was looking at offensive tackles, but it seems they are now committed to strengthening their defense. Moving on to another important topic, Kirk Cousins and his potential return to the Falcons. A tweet from Mark Raymond shared some insights from Morris about Cousins. He said, "I know exactly who he is. There's definitely a human side to this. We want to see him be the best version of himself. This isn't about holding him back. If an opportunity comes up that's good for both sides, we'd like to see that happen." This is the first time we're hearing that the Falcons might be interested in trading Cousins. It suggests that discussions about a trade have been happening, and there could be a deal in the works if both sides agree. Cousins has already expressed his desire to be a starter for another team, and many believe he could fit well with the Cleveland Browns. The Falcons want to do what's best for them, which includes keeping their draft picks. If both sides can come to an agreement, I wouldn't be surprised to see a trade for Kirk Cousins. This idea is also supported by a tweet from Diana Ree, who mentioned that she's hearing around the league that Kirk Cousins could become a Cleveland Brown, although she doesn't know when that might happen. Diana Ree is hearing more and more buzz that where there's smoke, there's fire, suggesting that Kirk Cousins may soon become a Cleveland Brown. This could be good news for the Atlanta Falcons. So far, we know the Falcons are focusing on defense and that Kirk Cousins is likely to be traded. Another important update is about Ryan Neuzil, who is set to be the starting center for the Falcons. Orlando Ledbetter tweeted that he spoke with GM Terry Fontenot, who confirmed that Ryan Neuzil is their top choice. This puts to rest any questions about bringing in a free agent like David Andrews or any other player for that position. The Falcons are clearly relying on Ryan Neuzil moving forward. This not only builds confidence in him, but also allows him to take first-team reps as we approach the end of free agency and the start of minicamp. Terry Fontenot emphasized that Ryan Neuzil is the guy they want to build around. Now let's talk about OTAs and Kirk Cousins again. The Falcons expect that Cousins will not attend the voluntary OTAs. Mark Raymond tweeted that Coach Raheem Morris doesn't think Cousins will show up for these workouts. This further suggests that Cousins is likely on his way out. If he's not going to participate in voluntary workouts, it makes sense for the Falcons to find a way to make a deal happen with the Cleveland Browns, especially since both sides seem interested. Another significant update involves the defense, particularly the secondary. Orlando Ledbetter tweeted that Coach Raheem Morris mentioned Mike Hughes can play both inside and outside, and Clark Phillips III will also get a chance to play inside. Morris said they're going to give Phillips a shot at the nickelback position, which is something he's currently working on. Additionally, Dee Alford is expected to be re-signed. In my opinion, this suggests that the Atlanta Falcons probably won't draft a cornerback with their first-round pick. If the Falcons have already decided that Mike Hughes and Clark Phillips can play both inside and outside, it shows they have confidence in their current players. This flexibility means they don't necessarily need to draft a cornerback right now. If a great player falls to them at a good value, they might consider it, but it seems they want to stick with the guys they already have on the roster. I wouldn't expect them to pick a cornerback in the first round, especially after today's comments about their existing talent. Now let's circle back to the Kirk Cousins situation. I genuinely believe he will be traded. Everything we heard today suggests that the Falcons are not only open to trading Cousins, but have also had discussions about it. If everything aligns and both sides are happy with the deal, then a trade could happen. This is a shift from earlier statements where they said they wanted to keep Cousins as a backup. It seems clear now that Cousins is on the move, likely either on draft day or shortly after. Many believe he wants to see who the Cleveland Browns select before making a decision. At the end of the day, it looks like Cousins will probably be traded. The Falcons are focusing on defense and likely won't draft a quarterback in the first round, especially since they are highlighting the players they already have. I also want to emphasize that the Falcons know they made mistakes last year. They understand the need for success this season. Arthur Blank, Terry Fontenot, and Raheem Morris have all acknowledged this, so the pressure to win is higher than ever. In summary, the direction for the Falcons is clear. It's all about defense. Kirk Cousins is likely gone, and they have cornerbacks on the team they believe in. Expect them to go heavy on the defensive line linebacker and maybe safety in the draft. If you agree or disagree, leave a comment below and let me know what you think about the Atlanta Falcons' direction.
By the way, if you like this hat I'm wearing, it's the Great Barrier Thief. A big shout out to Dyson Daniels, who is an amazing player. If you want to grab one of these stylish hats for yourself, check out the link down below. It looks great and shows support for one of the best defensive players in the league right now, Dyson Daniels. So don't miss out. Get yours today. As always, thanks for watching.